So you say you want to get rich, right? Fast, huh? Well, my first question to you would be, do you exercise daily? No? All right. My second question would be, do you exercise at all? No? All right, bro. First of all, let me clear something up. Daily exercise, now that's forgivable. But no exercise at all, you're on the path to destruction, buddy. Real fast. I can confidently say after working out for at least 2.5 to 3 weeks daily, this has improved my life drastically. And I'm not talking about as far as physical, because I'd already been working out at least 3 times a week, but the cognitive and physical performance in my work, my overall quality of life, my willpower and my discipline shot up and went through the roof. And my confidence as far as my person and my business has skyrocketed as well. So I'm gonna be telling y'all from another perspective. It's basically exercise wrapped up into a different package as to why it can be the secret ingredient that you might need to help kickstart your life as far as riches, health, wellness, and everything, all of the above, man. So let's get into it. So first of all, why is exercise so vital? And not even, listen, we're not even going, like physical, that's not even the only thing right now. It's just like the deep hidden benefits underneath it, because that's not talked about enough. I feel like it's just shallow surface level stuff equating to exercise. But I will say working out daily versus working out 3 times a week is something that I want to stick to for forever, really. I like it a lot, man, because, and let me clear this up, it's not working out the same intensity every day that you would as if you're working out only 3 times a week. You're only working out enough for it to be a decent intensity, but so that you still have enough in the tank for the next day and every day after that. So willpower for stronger discipline and consistency. Now, these are something that previously I had struggled with a lot in my life, as far as even something that I'm really interested in, like I'll go all in for a decent amount of time, maybe a few weeks to even months. And then slowly I would taper off as I start to do less and less that I would say I'm interested in. And it was like, bro, I like it a lot, but it's like I struggle with consistency. Why? And because you're not doing something constantly that is good for you, but that you might not want to do every day. So for example, daily exercise. There's gonna be some days that you don't want to work out. You might hate it that day. And you be like, bro, I do not want to work out. And I already said this in a previous video, I touched on it, but what you get when you push through and you're like, bro, forget that feeling in my head. I'm gonna do this. This workout is only lasting 20, 30 minutes at max, and then I'm done. And the benefits I get far outweigh my little mental battle that I have to, that's trying to tell me to quit, bro. Because this has translated in my life like business. If I don't want to work, then I just remind myself like, bro, what are you doing? Like you do stuff regardless of whether you feel like it or not, even though you know it's best for you in the long run. It's like even just walking outside, bro, it's the little things. I'm telling you, like, you don't want to get up and take out the trash. You being lazy and you don't want to get up off the couch to throw the dish in the sink or wash it real quick. It's just simple stuff. And something as small as doing the workout every day, it makes you stronger mentally and disciplined to just keep going. And the same thing for business, bro. You might not want to do this part of the business. You might not want to write that business plan, or you might not want to speak to this person or that person or whatever to get your business set up. But you go through that and you get it over with and it's done. That's the major thing that you get through. Push through and be consistent, regardless of whether you want to or not, if it's good for you. The next thing that I got from this is the improved cognitive and physical performance. And when I say physical performance, I don't mean as far as like athlete-wise, athletic, because obviously you're gonna get that from exercise, but I mean like cognitive, like mental performance on the job, the ability to think clearer without brain fog when I'm doing my deep work, when I'm working on my business, and when I'm just going in on my day-to-day, I guess, even like physically, like wanting to do things outside of just the main job. Like when you're done with that, sometimes you give that your all and you just want to sit in the house, you want to chill because you feel like you gave it all your energy. But you're constantly working out and you're getting stronger. And so you have the capacity to want to go out and explore other things, other parts of your life, and just build up your experiences, bro. Like clearer thoughts, even for like schemes in the business and plans that you need to do to improve the business and make it better. Because I'm doing a video every day in August. I stayed up kind of late last night, right? And I didn't want to record this video today, but I'm like, bro, I'm recording a video. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it. And I want to do this challenge, but it's just today from last night, it's kind of messed me up. But it's like, bro, I tell myself, it don't matter. I'm doing it regardless. That's one of those things that mentally you push through, and physically, on a physical level, it's like, I don't know, bro, you put things in motion a lot more. You want to get up, you want to get moving, you want to get active. I mean, I'm gonna leave it at that right now. I might come back on that. But third point, confidence in the business. So we all know that when you work out, bro, you start to look better. You start to get more confidence in yourself. And you're like, I'm feeling good. I know me. I'm like, when I'm not working out, I'm not feeling my best self. And it translates to me not feeling as confident because I feel like I'm on my grind. Nobody can tell me what to do because I'm doing it myself and I'm doing everything I can in my power to be the best me that I can be. And that just gives you a different type of sauce, bro, a different type of swag when you're in your business. Because you're like, look, bro, I'm handling business. I'm true to myself, because you got to prove it to yourself before you prove it to anybody else that you really do what you say you're going to do. Because you just reinforcing how you think and your paradigm that you're living in when you do stuff or you don't do stuff in your brain. And this is just a result of how you act upon those thoughts, right? So you create actions that reinforce that you do go through and you follow through with things. Your brain is going to attribute any problem or anything with just following through, regardless of whether you feel like it or not. And that's going to be confident in your business that you get stuff done for what you know you need to get done for your clients, for, you know, getting your money, your finances in order. If it's not going well at this time, then you just, you know, you don't sweat about it, because you know you putting that work in, and eventually you're gonna get paid back for that work you putting in on the front end, right? Like YouTube. I switched my niche up and my views might go down a little bit right now, but I'm posting every day and I'm getting active and I'm making my plan to get it through. And so I know I have much more control over my future than whether I'm posting high quality videos, but they're inconsistent. And I'm like, man, will my channel grow this month? Hopefully I get new subscribers. Hopefully this video picks up, because I'm not consistent. But no, posting every day, I can see more and predict more of what direction the channel's gonna go in. And I have a lot more control over that. So that's one thing that you do, doing something daily like that, like exercise, translates to having more control. Because the more you put in, the more you're involved with it, the more you affect the outcome with it. So, and the next thing is improve quality of life and longevity. Now, I know this isn't set in stone, right? It's people that all the time that own businesses and are successful and they don't work out at all. But it's like, to me, how I see it, I'm like, bro, if you don't really carry yourself at the highest, why wouldn't you want the highest quality of life? Why wouldn't you want to be in a peak health and shape to really enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? You don't put in all these hours and all this work in this business, and for your health to deteriorate or you not to feel energized or doing anything else outside of the work, that defeats the whole point of the business, right? Freedom. That was your whole goal in the first place. And I feel like you're not truly free until you get all the benefits of the exercise, the confidence to be free, the fitness and the energy that you can have on your health, and honestly just the literal health that it makes you, as far as lowering your heart rate, lowering your cholesterol, lowering your what is it, the stress hormone. It's not cortisol levels, increasing your testosterone for men, all of the above. And it just raises your levels, your baseline to the highest quality of life. So that way you pair both hand in hand as far as physical well-being, financial well-being, spiritual well-being, bro. You want all the best of all the different qualities. This is what this gives you. Nothing less. Nothing less. So that's the main things I say that exercise does to contribute to riches in your business. In a way, it's indirect, right? But when you look at it and you break it down, it's really the most direct thing that you can do, because, you know, you have conversations with people and they say they want to start a business, right? But for you to be able to do something like start a business and stay consistent, you have to have something that you're doing in your other life that you're doing in other areas of your life, or another area that will prove to yourself as a gauge of, would you really be able to be efficient and would you really be able to be successful in this in the long term? If you look at somebody, or take a look at yourself and you're like, bro, I'm not doing nothing else to be consistent in any other area of my life. So why would something as challenging and as hard as entrepreneurship be that one thing for me? That's too big of a jump, right? It's too big of a jump to ask of yourself if you're not implementing any other strategies. And that's why it's not just business and money, bro, because you could get that and you could blow it all because you don't feel that you deserve it. You haven't put in the work. Your mindset hasn't changed. Your habits haven't changed. Nothing has changed about you except the finances. And the finances is not the main thing, honestly. How your life turns out, it is a manifestation of how your inside is, how your mental is. The state of somebody's physical health and how they take care of themselves is how much quality of life they feel, or how much quality they feel about themselves as an individual. So make sure you focus on raising that to the highest of standards before you go try to start a business. When you start exercising daily, then you come talk to me about starting a business and we'll see it through. But as it is right now, this is what you guys need to do to kickstart your journey to be rich in the fastest way possible. I'm not BSing you. Now, yes, there's other things, but focus on this first, and then you'll be good. You have all the tools you need in your life. Let's get it, y'all. Stay fit.